Hey everybody, Noah with Extreme Terrain here, and you're looking at the Red Rock interior trim kit in red fitting the 2011 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. Now if you're looking to spice things up in your interior with a splash of color, but you don't feel like breaking the paint cans out, this red trim kit is perfect for you. What can really change the look of an interior is some color, like a pop of red. But I would not suggest buying a can of spray paint and just hitting the interior with it if you plan on selling it ever again. Maybe the next owner might not like the red paint so much, or you might even get tired of it after a year and you want to change it up. With a trim kit like this one, you can slip it over the existing trim, and when you want to take it off, you can. Everything is held on with double-sided 3M tape, and it's a pretty commitment-free modification since there isn't any glue or drilling or anything like that. Now they slip on, they stick on, and that's definitely the charm of this kit. They're finished in gloss red, and I think these will go good with a lot of paint colors, and that's really up to you. This is a 12-piece kit, and it's all-inclusive. You don't need to buy anything else to change the trim color all the way across the whole dash. Interiors take a beating, and it's where you spend tons of time. Things get dirty, they get whacked, and that's where you tend to see a lot of really cheap interior modifications fail pretty quickly. Now these aren't built like a lot of other interior upgrades, and they're actually made from ABS. ABS is extremely lightweight, it's really strong, and extremely durable. I think that ABS is the material of choice, at least in my opinion, for this application, and you're definitely going to be pleased with the durability of this trim kit. The red finish on the outside even has a scratch-resistant coating on the top layer, so fingernails, coffee cups, and keys aren't going to gouge the surface. The trim kit costs around 70 bucks, which is a great price that really goes hand in hand for a no commitment install as well. Pretty much any upgrade these days that falls under 100 bucks is very affordable in the world of automotive. According to the site, the install difficulty is only 1 out of 3 wrenches, obviously, but the install is going to take you about 2 hours. Doing a trim install like this, it's really important to clean everything really well and take your time if you want it to stick and stay properly. It's not hard, but it might take you a little while. To show you how it's done, next up we have an XT customer who installed this on their own Wrangler and took the time to walk you through the process.
All right, so in the installation instructions, you're supposed to get a wet wipe that has alcohol or a disinfectant wipe. You're supposed to clean out the thing. We'll go start with the driver's side door paneling. To be clean, pretty much get all the dust off. So what I have you do that, it has a good stick on it. You take it out. As you can see, there'll be things here, and you'll peel those off. That way it can be sticky. And then of course you want to line it up. As you can see, the 2 nails right here will go over the screws you have bolted into the door. And then we'll foot right over. You apply firm pressure. It'll look just like that. Alright, now we'll go do the steering wheel. So there'll be 3 panels that go right here. Of course, take your wet wipe or anything with rubbing alcohol. Wipe it down, get all the dust and grease off. I'm going to show you over in the package. The first thing you get will either be the left side or right side where all your buttons are. So for this one, I have the right side first. So it'll go like that once I take all the stickers off the back. As you can see, there's 3 of them, or 4. This one will just fit right over. You can line the corners up with the roundness of the steering wheel where the horn is. And then you just press it on, firm pressure, like you did with the window panel. And like that, and you just keep going along the line. Each one of them will come in the package in 3, so you can do it all at once. Same thing, you got the 4 here. You line it up the same way. Corner to the roundness of the steering wheel, and it will pretty much match it like that. I got red because it matches the theme of my Jeep, but you could probably buy other colors on the Extreme Terrain website. Again, this is the Red Rock interior trim. So again, just like the other side on the right, you apply a firm pressure, and it will stick. And that'll be what it looks like once both of those are on there. And now you got the two things below the horn, and those will come in two separate things, but they'll be kind of connected. Again, you take those out. And these ones only have 4 strips. You got 2 down the middle, 2 on the sides. And the curve here, you're going to want to mash up at the bottom of the horn. Know what side's on. And just press it on. And of course, like everything else, you apply firm pressure. Make sure you get there on the sides, or front where the strips are. You can almost see the strip through it. Keep it on there. Pressure on the sides, the front, just press down. Even pressure. That's what the steering wheel will look like once that's all done. Alright, next we have the air vents. And again, those come in 4 pieces all in the same package. So, like the instructions say, you want to take a wet wipe or something that has rubbing alcohol, rub on the outside. I have the vents closed so I can put the circle on easier. But there's enough room for you to get that on if they are open. So when you open these, you will see that there's little indentations on the plastic red marking here, and you'll see the stickers like everything else on the back here. You want to make sure it matches, the dents will match what areas that you're going to be pinning on. So you see the same things right here, and you want to match it up with that. So it'll be short ones, it'll pretty much look like that. And now we can just get the stickers off. These stickers on here are connected to make it easier to get off. But it is possible that they might rip on you depending on how you take them off. Just like that when they're connected. And you want to be careful that you just scan the red tape on here and not the gray sticky that's on here. So once all those are off, you use the indentations and you match the shorter ones up with the shorter things on here. That should fit right over. Then you apply firm pressure like you do on everything else. Kind of go all the way around. Make sure you get a tight seal. Then you can still move it like you can even without it, and you can still push everything open. Then you can still twist. It is not in a hair of that at all. Alright, now we're on to the second vent. As you can see, I strap everything on here. Again, the same thing. There will be 4 areas that you peel off. And it's the same way, just the indentations inside where you would mesh it, where these little mini vents are. Again, you can have it open or closed when you do this. I'm having it closed so I don't have to worry about anything. Again, you just take them off. I already have these kind of pre-peeled a little bit to make the video go more smoothly. And I've also already wiped this. We do the same thing to everything that these sticky backs are going to be touching. You wipe it with the alcohol or any kind of wipe that's cleaning. So again, you take these 2 little indentations and match it wherever. Doesn't really matter which direction, as long as the indentations are matching where it goes. Again, you pin them on there, as you can see, just like that. And you do your pressing. Get all the way around. And again, you can twist and do whatever if your thing twists, and you can open this and it does not inhibit or block any of the air at all, and you can twist it both back and forth like Wranglers are known to be doing. And again, we're going to the next one, already pre-wiped. Take all the stickers off. Go like that. Should be pretty clean. Again, you take the 2 small indentations and match it wherever. Firm seal around. Press. And again, as you can see, you can open the vent both forward and backwards and twist it still, just like a Wrangler's known for. Now we have the 4th vent cover. Again, everything was already pre-peeled and it was already wiped down. This is the one that's going to be all the way over here. Again, you do that, you're mash up the indentations with the small mini vents. You firmly press around. All the stickers were. Then you'll be able to open a vent backwards, forwards, and twist it. Okay, now we'll go do the Jeep 1941 sticker cover. So this one, as you can see, there'll be Jeep right here at 1941 there, and they both say since 1941. Pretty much match it the exact way it is. It'll have the screw covers on there. so you know, and it will look the same. And then you just do the same thing with everything else. You wipe it down and you peel this backing off. And again, you'll be able to match it where the screws are. Since 1941, we'll go over the other since 1941. And that's just one strip. You might have to it'll be bending a little bit, so you want to make sure you apply firm pressure and go all the way down. As this one sticky strip, do as much pressure as you can, and it should stick and will stick. And as you can see, with the since 1941 and all the air cover vents, this is what they look like once they are installed. Now we will move on to the two back doors. If you ordered the set that only covers the 2-door Wranglers, this will be it. If you want to see what the 4-door Wrangler looks like, the back doors, this is coming next. Alright, so this is the passenger side door. As you can see, there will be 2 screws right there. It'll match, and then pretty much even, just like that. So of course, like this one, you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticker backs. You know, peel all those off. Now you have everything open like that. And then you just want to follow the curve. Should almost slide right over. Apply firm pressure on everywhere the sticker was, which is pretty much the whole thing. You can almost grab a fist. Just press around with your thumb. Or use your hand. Take another fist, go all the way back up. And then go just like that. Alright, so now we're on the driver's side door. Again, when you look at these panels, they are going to be sided to each side. The corner right here will touch, and each door, both passenger and rear, have a corner, so you want to make sure you have the right paneling for that. Again, you take all the stickers off, make sure you wipe it down, and you just put it over and make sure it matches, and it'll almost fit right over like a glove. And you apply firm pressure all the way around. Then you can almost grab the handle and use your thumb to push. Use that extra strength. And it will look like that. Alright, and for the last part of this installation, we are in the back side right behind the passenger seat. Again, you will wipe this down with a rubbing alcohol wipe or any kind of cleaning wipe, preferably one that's specified for cars. You will have all these stickers trying to pre-peeled. You just take them right off. This goes in the gray. And again, like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a pointing side right here, and every door will have a pointing side. You want to make sure the pointing side that you're matching goes right over. And then again, as you follow along, everything will go over just like a glove. You put firm pressure down. Again, you can use this handle right here to get yourself a better grip. Then it will look like that.
That was the Red Rock interior trim kit in red, fitting the 2011 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. For all things Wrangler, go ahead and keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.